Welcome to another video, the same every time, IGCSE Maths, GCSE Maths. And we're still looking at right angle trigonometry, finding sides, finding angles. If you've watched the previous two videos, you will know exactly what to do in this particular question. So why not pause the video, try the question, then restart and compare your answer with mine. Here's my answer. So the first thing I'm going to do, calculate AB. So we need to label the sides. AB, the side going from A to B, is the side that we are wanting to find, and that's the opposite side, isn't it? That's O for the opposite. That's opposite the 42 degrees, the angle that they give us. The side B to C is the adjacent, isn't it? But I'm not going to label that one because we don't really need it. They're not telling us what it is, and they're not asking us to find it. The side that I do need to label is the 8.6, which is the H side, the hypotenuse, the side opposite the right angle. So I need to decide, am I using sine, cosine, or tan? So a lot of people remember this by the SOHCAHTOA. The two sides that we are interested in this particular question are the O and the H. They want us to find O, and they are giving us H. So O and H is sine. So remember, it's O divided by H. O divided by H. So O is what they want us to find, so I'm just going to call it O. O divided by H, which is 8.6, in this case is sine. So sine of the angle, sine 42 degrees. And I'm dividing by 8.6 on the left-hand side, so just multiply up by 8.6 on the other side. 8.6 multiplied by sine 42 degrees. And there we go, calculator job. Try it yourself on your calculator. 8.6 multiplied by sine 42, making sure that you're in degrees mode, that you have a little d at the top of your calculator. I'm going to write down the full calculator answer, so 5.7545, 23215. And then I'm going to give a sensible rounded answer for my final answer there. I'm going to go for three significant figures. So 5.75, three significant figures. I've said it before, I'm saying it again. In this kind of question, always just go back and read the question, because occasionally they might ask you to round to a particular degree of accuracy, and that would be part of the answer. There would be marks available for that. So another exam question worth 3 marks. Pause the video, have a go. Here's my answer. ABC is a right angle triangle. Calculate BC. So the side they want us to find, B to C, is actually the H side, isn't it? It's the side opposite the right angle. So that's the side that we call H, the hypotenuse. And the other side that we are interested in is the side that is opposite the 27 degree angle, so that's the opposite side. The side A to B has the right angle and has the other angle, the 27, so if it's the side that has both of the angles, that's called the adjacent. In this case, I'm not going to label that one because we don't need it. They don't tell us what it is, and they're not asking us for it. So decide whether you are using sine, cosine, or tan by your SOHCAHTOA. O and H are the two sides that we're interested in. So O and H is sine. And remembering it's O divided by H. So O, they actually tell us, is 32. Divide by, well, H they don't tell us, so I'll just call it H. So O divided by H equals sine. And it's sine of the angle, sine 27 degrees. And remembering that sine 27 is just some number, some not very nice decimal. Well, I have to make H equals out of all of this, don't I? So I'm dividing by H on the left-hand side, so I can multiply by H there up on the right-hand side. I'll write it all the other way around. H multiplied by sine 27 degrees equals 32. And remembering that sine 27 is just some number, I'm multiplying by sine 27 on the left-hand side, so I can divide there by sine 27 degrees on the right-hand side. So calculate a job, 32 divide by sine 27, and that gives me this, so 70.48605 647. Going back to the question to see if they've asked me to round it to a particular accuracy. They haven't in this case, so I'm going to round it to a sensible accuracy, 1 decimal place, 70.5, and that's 70.5 centimeters. Actually, yeah, it's a distance, isn't it? So I'm going to round it to significant figures. 1 decimal place for angles, and for other numbers on the Cambridge exam, at least they say 3 significant figures. In this case, it happens to be exactly the same thing. So there we are, 70.5 centimeters, 3 significant figures. So I'm hoping you're able to see these questions are the same every time, apart from the numbers, which are different every time, of course, but the methods are exactly the same. You can learn how to do them. You can get yourself the marks, get yourself into the grades. If the video was useful to you, then please do like and subscribe. I will return with the next video.